Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Here we are. This is it. The finale.
No matter what happens, this will be it. So here is everyone who is going to be with us with the final voyage. We have Smile, who I was able to turn into a Steelix. Quite a bulky little fucker. I'm basically going to be praying he can be there to just eat up as many physical moves as humanly possible and knock people out if he's able to. We have Anthony, who is basically here. I'm mostly going to probably using him to try to yawn people, put people to sleep, earthquake and surfing if as needed. And me's just there on the off chance if I want to set him up to be a bit more bulky as again another tank. We have Ophelia. She's primarily here to murder people with Blizzard and Ice Shard. There is in fact Hail. I don't believe she will live long enough for me to take advantage or set up a Hail to take advantage of Nuzlocke, but it is at least there. We have Sin, who at the very least I don't have to worry. I could actually set him up against fire types and not be afraid of him getting melted away. He's basically going to be kind of more of another heavy hitter. He's got Confuse Ray in order to try to disorient people and hope to God that might be a viable strategy. Riley is basically a special attacker. Bolt Seed is really the only grass move I have at this point, so he's going to be responsible for dealing with some things when the time comes. But his whole modus operandi, again, show up, kill things. And Null, who is basically going to be our primary way of dealing with anything that happens to be a psychic.
Oh god, I was doing social media.
Yep.
Things from this.
So, a few of the things of admin while we're here. I went out of my way and did a lot of farming, so I at least have given us some means to have some recovery for PP, which is going to matter so much!
Oh yes. Oh yes indeed.
And for anyone else who may care or would like to know, the reason we're saying this will be the final voyage, this is what's left of our team. This is what's left of the box. If our team dies at this point in time, and I don't know about anyone else, I don't really have the biggest vote of confidence of trying to get these people and make it to the very end.
Yeah.
So, one way or another, this is where the Nuzlocke will come to an end.
This is it, guys. The finale. Here we are.
That said, I'm not going quietly into this good night.
No, we're going down. We're going down fucking swinging.
And I'm going to take as many of these assholes down with me. But
First
first,
up
he's Aaron.
is the man that swiped a fuckload of our team so far. Not as much as Flint. Aaron's taken out, let's see, 1, 2...
Flint pretty much caused the entire second expedition to fall apart.
Flint caused the first expedition. Second expedition was the first.
Technically, you can make the argument Aaron started the first expedition's death.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
But Flint really caused that to
What will Smile do?
we'll... She's gonna
Look at
smirk
Toothy grin.
menacingly. Still
Should be super effective.
quad, in fact.
See which one?
Yes. His bug and flying. Get defuck.
Hi, Yoga. Thank you for waking up.
Some may say I've been doing a lot of prep work I've been doing a little bit more prep work than I would normally. Ooh, Heracross, the boy I've been looking and worrying about. Is
Who's our best bet?
I need to relook at that. Because my person I had to take care of him is really the big question.
Whew!
Sorry if I'm they'll be a little bit slower this time around. I'm consulting a fuckload of notes really to make sure I have everything as set needed.
I thought you actually typed up the notes.
I basically have notes. I have the equivalency of notes, I should say. Alright, so it would have to... Okay, it is basically going to be my best bet.
Because what type?
less that, but more also the fact of he is bulky enough in theory to take things. That's why I'm still going to go out of my way to confuse him. If he survives, we heal Sin.
Survived.
That's good. The defense will work. We'll heal again. He may attempt to try to hurt close combat. He might hit himself in the face. If he hits himself in the face,
he hit himself in the fucking face.
if he hits himself while we recover, all the better. We're back to even playing field. Also, I sold pretty much everything we had and bought a bunch of fuckloads of floor stores. So now we see what he does. Is this will change everything if I am going to just play the. I'm just going to stall out all of his like attacks.
Come on, get yourself. Thank you.
Thank God. Cool. That works.
That's a decent chunk of damage off of him already.
That just shows how strong his attack actually is. We will extrasensory in order to get like some actual psychic damage onto him. Perfect. With any luck, we kill him right here, and Heracross is gone.
Because he's down to half.
Perfect. Absolutely goated.
Alright. Both of our nerves are on fucking end for this.
Vesquin is perfect. That is actually the thing I want.
Good.
Smile can again basically just take care of almost everyone else in his team at this point. The only one is just
Stone Edge or Firefight?
Stone Edge, obviously.
We only have 5 uses of Firefight.
That's fine. That is totally fine.
Which now it's going to be a drop down to 2.
That's, again, fine by me.
And order. Much of a defense increases? Just a 1.
Yeah, it's a one-off. It's fine.
It's a +1 to both defense and special defense, but...
It doesn't matter.
And it was a crit!
Does not
Let's
matter.
go.
We are fine with that. Like, this is the kind of Hail Mary play I have to play. Trap in is on. Perfect. This is where we bring Anthony out into the fold.
I'm gonna message Anthony real quick and tell him that his boy is on the street.
But also, I am not going to take any risks for shit, basically. So we are going to, in fact, yawn to put Japan to sleep. He is going to hit us once. That's fine. Really, there's nothing he can do to actually, like, kind of horribly murder us. Even if he can get a crit, he can't really do much to us. That's fine, because now we're just going to Earthquake and murder the fuck in his sleep, basically.
X scissor. Oh no.
This is how we play. I must play dirty as need be, but it's fine.
We have to be cautious, but yet aggressive.
He eats the berry, that's fine, because Earthquake kills him in his sleep.
Is he already gonna sleep?
He is, because the turn's passed for Yawn.
Right. Right.
That's why we go on the offensive, we Earthquake the fucker once more. Which should only leave, last but least, his Caesar, which is just fucking sitting, which is literally just a sitting duck in the wake of, once more, our good old friend Smile. You're amazed that this is going well.
I'm happy it's going well, but I'm not. I'm like with bated fucking breath.
We fire Fang and that kills him.
Oh no, Iron Head.
Look how little damage that does.
Oh,
We
did flinch though.
That's fine. There's really nothing you can do to us.
Yeah, our defense is also bulky. Shit.
We are literally at 240, which means we could literally like tank shit and not care.
Is that gonna be enough for one shot? Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Alright. That's 1. Now we have Bertha, the slayer of the fucking second expedition.
Yep. Or at least she was the one who finished the job afterwards.
How are we going to carefully play that one? Thank you.
Oh, yeah, this one, okay. Yeah, he's gonna be there for...
Be our best bet.
He's gonna be there for most of the fight, basically. The only part that will be like a bit of concern will be her Rhyperior.
Anthony's response, finally, a god graces your party.
You better fucking hope your god, this god can keep us alive, because I'm gonna blame you then. Just because I can, and I have the amount of berries at this point, I am just going to recover...
Definitely Stone Edge.
Stone Edge for sure. I'm just kind of recovering people who've used a lot more of their moves. That's fine.
And now we heal.
Now we do.
Pop everybody off.
It's really just those two.
Anthony said he would love to watch, but he's at work.
That's also fair. Don't worry. We can send you the link to the VOD afterwards. So you can watch if we succeed or fail.
Until next time, on tomorrow or Saturday, depends on when it goes up.
Yeah.
Right now, well, barring the VOD from last night, I think all VODs are good to go.
So.
Kyoka, no.
Child, hello.
No.
So I am gonna open up with Riley at least, because just so I can deal with the Wish Castle a little faster.
Oh yeah, true.
We do, yes. It might give her time to set up the sandstorm. That's just going to be something I'm gonna have to just have to live with that, really. She's just a baby, it's fine. Alright, so we begin with the Bullet Seed. She sets the sandstorm, that's fine. We kind of figured she was going to do that anyway.
No. No.
It's gonna take some while, but that's fine. We can at least start. We can start setting the volleys up now, and deal with her as need be. Best case scenarios, if it has to come to it, she might burn all her healing on just the Wish Cast alone, which would be fantastic.
Bullet Seed's up to what, 5 times, right?
Can at a maximum of 5 if we're lucky. Otherwise, it's just 2. Which honestly, that's not too bad because at least from what I'm seeing there, 2 shots will kill. I'm going to kill. No, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna make the final shot.
Because that Earth Power did a healthy chunk, but it wasn't a monstrous chunk.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll survive the. We're gonna survive the sandstorm no matter what, so it's fine.
Right. Well, at least 3.
That's fine.
But she might burn a healing.
She's gonna burn a healing for sure.
And we're gonna do the same damn thing.
That's fine. This is why I am not too certain. And more importantly, we have burned 4 turns of the sandstorm as well.
Right.
Which means she will waste a turn inevitably to reset the sandstorm as well.
Right.
Why I'm not as concerned right now. Bullet Seeds. She earth powers, that's fine. I love that. I love that noise. That's a crit, that's fine.
It's fine. We're still alive. The sandstorm's done now, right? Almost.
This should be its last turn, in theory. Regardless, it cannot hurt. It will not kill us.
Shot.
Beautiful, Riley.
God damn, look at you go, bud.
This is now where we get to see, does she burn her other healing on the Wish Cast, or does she just wait?
Does she just wait it out?
Because she dies regardless.
That Wish Cast is done regardless.
She will die if she doesn't heal it.
So heal.
Does not, and she does, and she's probably going to spend next turn to set the sandstorm again.
Surprised she didn't set it up right now.
I am surprised. I am a little surprised by that as well, but that's fine. We live with that. As long as that's not a crit, Riley will live. Good. Perfect. Riley, you did your job. That was
Good job,
the only.
Riley.
That was the only job I needed you to do. You
Good
did
job,
well,
buddy.
buddy.
Okay, now comes the Glycerol.
Yep, the score's coming, which is why we bring Smile out.
You
Hilarious.
think Stone Edge is gonna be enough?
Who said I was gonna Stone Edge it?
How else do we have Smile?
Who
I
said
guess I'll
anything
find out.
about me using Stone Edge on this thing? Because I'm gutting for blood.
Ice Fang, that's right. That's
Because
an Earthquake.
he will take an Earthquake. It's fine. That's a crit.
Oh,
A crit is that's all I need to know for a
it
crit.
missed.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Because what that crit tells me is he cannot physically kill me.
That's fine.
Because he saw a kill with pretty much most of his other moves, so he just went for like, oh, he kind of rolled at that point. He goes
For
for the
what he felt was the most obvious. For what she felt was the most obvious.
Well, at that point, any of Glasgore's moves, barring Thunderfang, could have killed. So he just kind of went with whatever he just chose whatever at that point.
Right.
Ice Fang now hits. Does not kill, but that is fine.
I would say I would take it. Shot Taylor.
I am going to keep healing Smile, keep him alive. Because I'm
There
curious.
might be. It's either going to be an Earthquake or it's going to see another potential hit.
It will probably be the Earthquake still, because Earthquake is his most closest way of getting trying to get a guaranteed kill on me, basically.
Trying to get kill range.
At this point, I can Ice Fang again, because even if he Earthquakes again, outside of crit, he cannot kill Smile. Problematic, however,
Gonna be okay still.
we might be fine still. That is okay. So why? Unfortunate. It's what they say, unfortunate, but it's one of those, at least there was a prediction of theirs like that is probably going to happen. That's okay. Ice Shard will take care of him. Good.
Will be needing Smile for anybody else up ahead.
Not in a way that anyone else can't already kind of overlap as well.
So Smile was basically our.
I wouldn't necessarily call him the weak link.
No, but if we were to have lost somebody, Smile was the more optimal choice.
He's the one that isn't going to completely doom the run right now. Don't worry about it. He's gonna set Sandstorm with Golem. That's completely fine. Because really, there's not a whole lot he can do right now that will hurt. So we just surf it. We're just going to surf all over her team right now. A cheeky Earthquake. Look at that.
It's fine. There's something else.
That's fair. You. So who does she send out now? Oh, Powden. Perfection.
So Sandstorm. Yeah, okay.
In fact, because I'm feeling a little cheeky, that's fine. You hit me with your Earthquake all you want, I'm gonna put your bitch ass to sleep. So I can drown you later.
I'm just gonna survive the next hit, and then I pout on his nickname. But yeah, okay. Alright, don't forget to heal.
I'm forgotten. I'd be a fool otherwise. It's like the only real issue that presents with having Smile gone now is I no longer have someone I can just like throw out there to take like a physical hit to like paint effectively. It's my only downside, but it's manageable. It's not completely the end of the world. As long as if I play things smart and I don't get too like panicky, we should be fine in theory.
It was smart and don't get
And again, as long as errant crits don't just like screw me over right from underneath me again, as they are wont ceasingly to do for me half the time. That's fine. It will kill him in 2. He would die. What's up? That's fine. He yawns. That's yawn. Whatever. I don't care actually about that.
Now it's your turn to go to the sleep.
I don't care honestly. You can do that till I'm blue in the fucking face. The only real dangerous move he can throw at me right now, at least that will hurt Anthony substantially, is going to be Earthquake.
One sounds good.
Sit there. So that's bad. That's going to do. I need. If I really want to, I can always just heal through and burn out his Earthquakes. Because he has 10 of them, and if he can't, and that's the most damaging thing he can do. Everything else won't do much. He went for a Megahorn, the fucking fanny of a fool.
Is Megahorn an okay move or no?
No, it's just
hits hard.
It hits hard, but it's likely to miss. We're running on him right now. Holy fuck, I'm faster than him.
Fucking Rhyperior?
I was not expecting that.
Avalanche.
I will take that, though. Which isn't going to do as much damage because we were not hit last time.
Right.
But because I'm suspecting, like, Earthquake for him to try to eke a way to kill me, I'm going to heal just once more. Predicting that. He'll fall the fuck asleep. I'll heal once more from whatever he hits me with, and then I'm going to just drown him. Fucking Nostradamus.
Oh. Thank you, Nostradamus for the Pokemon. Wow.
That's fair.
Sleepy bye.
Falls asleep. I heal. And assuming he does not wake up immediately, we will have a chance next turn to use Surf, which will drown him like a sack of goddamn hammers, effectively.
Is it quad?
Yes, it is quad because he is still ground rock. Despite he might not look it.
And remember, we're faster.
Shockingly, we are.
Which is...
I am unsure how to feel.
Is it channeling the spirit of me?
I don't know. But regardless, we drown him, it's gonna die. Even if he eats his berry, he'll die in the next turn anyway. He eats his berry, which gets him out of healing range. That's good. We drown him next turn. Even if he wakes up, we still kill him anyway, because we will be fast. We are faster. If falls asleep, doesn't matter. He dies.
See a challenge. Don't assume for an instant you've won. Lady, we have one.
Ma'am, who told you that?
Ma'am, your Rhyperior is dead. That's 2 down. Now comes the tough one.
Yes, you are correct. Definitely the tough
one that killed us last time.
Who is going to be a challenge. Solely because I have to dance around...
Solar beams.
I have to dance around 2 people who can make sunny days, and then I have to dance around Solar Beam at that point if the sunny day is still around. Which means Houndoom and Rapidash have to die first. I need those 2 dead regardless.
I say Anthony goes out first.
Well, here's the thing. He has to go out. Because Riley will fucking shrivel and die.
Because that Houndoom will die. Possibly. If we're faster than the Houndoom, which I don't think will.
We're not. We're not going to be faster than it. So he's going to spend so he will have 1 turn to sunny day things up.
Right. Spend a turn.
It's...
Pop that sunny day. Okay. Don't need up there. No.
So it's one of those, like, I'm not happy with that, but it's going to be whatever. I have to deal with that.
Right.
Like, here on out, we're going to be fighting... It's going to be an uphill battle regardless. Even if it wasn't for the fact that Smile's dead, it was still going to be an uphill battle because from here on out...
You should put Anthony first.
I did. No, I haven't. I lied.
Now we did.
Regardless, the point I was going to make. Barring Ophelia and Null, everything from every trainer is going to be faster than us now. So it's going to be an uphill climb from here on out.
Alright. I'm not gonna bother to read the text, let's just gun through.
Yep.
Starting with Lucian, we'll start doing the text again, but...
Absolutely. Houndoom worries me, because he's going to set up a sunny day no matter what I do.
Right, but we got a chance to fucking hit it hard.
We do, yes.
It might not be a large chance, but it's a chance to fucking just whack it hard. That's not a sunny day.
He goes for the Dark Pulse instead. I am genuinely surprised by that. I'm also a little confused. That's probably why he thought he could do that. So then he does the sunny day.
It's a sunny day.
You fuck. Actual wanker. I feel like sometimes the AI just knows.
Well, if it can go for a flinch move first, then,
I mean, like, why would you throw a flinch move out unless you know you're going to hit, or you're going to make the flinch hit as well? Well, it's like, it feels like the AI just knows sometimes. I sound like a conspiracy theorist, I'm aware, but at the same time, like, my god.
It's not enough to outright kill unless it's a crit.
That's the unfortunate bit with that.
The problem is also that we're gonna try to heal stall out that sunny day.
I might have to. If anything, I might have to come to the fact where I might have to heal stall
Let's see, this will be what
all
turn?
his sunny days, which will kill his dark pulses as well.
Here's the thing though, is that this is what turn 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Regardless, his strongest move right now that's going to hit me is Dark Pulse. So I have to... It's one of those, like, I have to kind of, like, heal through these because I can't risk, like, a crit because that will kill me. That will kill Anthony if I am not prepared.
Well, here's the thing, too, is that this is now what? This is the Sunday day's last turn, isn't it?
Which he will probably easily go for it because he still has 4 more uses of Sunny Day at his disposal. 9 if you count Rapidashes as well.
Well, here's the thing, too, though.
And also, there's the fact of I can't reliably put him to sleep. Because I believe he has Early Bird, which means this bastard will wake up way sooner. So it's like I can't lean on that little trick up my sleeve as well.
Right. At least not with Houndoom.
No, not with Houndoom. Basically, what I have to just do, more or less.
Something I faded. If you can gun a surf, gun it now.
I'm gonna have to, really. I'm just gonna waste that.
Okay, we're gonna turn a sunny day. That's fine.
Sunny 3, or Sunny number 2 that he's used.
That's gonna hit. If it crit, that would be great.
It won't. It's like the sun is literally going to make sure that's not happening. So back to healing. And for full transparency, people, I am well aware this is a boring ass strategy. I know. Don't worry. I'm aware how boring this is. However, I'm not taking any risks because Because I want to get us to... I actually want us to get to the very end of this. If I want to get us to the champion, if humanly possible. So if I have to play... So if I have to unfortunately play super lame for that, I will do so. If I have to prevent my opponent from being able to play Sunny Day at all, I'll fucking do it. You fucking watch me.
We're padding time at this point.
I mean, it's gonna be padding time, but like, look. At this point, a strategy is a strategy is a strategy. I will take what I'm going to take the hits I can. And again, if Houndoom burns up the last of his Dark Pulses, there's really not a whole fucking lot he can do to me, really.
What else does it have?
He has Flamethrower and Sludge Bomb. Ooh, there's the crit. There's the crit.
Ooh.
That's the crit I was worrying about.
What I'm hearing is heal.
It is. You are in fact right in hearing that it is a heal. It's also, I were right to be consigned. I knew this little bastard was hiding that in the wings. He goes for Flamethrower.
Flamethrower? Is it out of Dark Pulses?
He shouldn't know.
Be mindful. That's Sunlight Faded.
He's getting Dark Pulse, that's fine. If I don't flinch and it doesn't crit, Anthony lives. I can hit him with a full flinch. That's fine, whatever. We kind of saw that was going to happen.
Right.
He's going to Sunny Day. It's fine. Which will be Sunny Day number 3. If there's 2 more, he can work with Houndoom. If I don't see any more Dark Pulses, he will have run out.
He might have.
But I don't think he should have. That's the thing I'm confused by.
You try gunning an attack real quick.
I will.
It's not. He's baiting you.
The fact is he's seeing. I think he's seeing a kill that he can use. Like, he's seeing a kill at that range where he thinks he can just kill me with Flamethrower. I think that's what's happening. Which is fine, because that gets rid of him. So, if he is wanting to really rub salt in the wound to really try to kill Anthony right now, he will either send out Rapidash to send up, again, Step the Sun and Solar Beam, or he's going to send out Magmortar. That's fine. Because here is the plan.
Heal.
We do heal.
Well, actually, Sunny Day's still in effect.
Is it?
I believe so. No. Did he set up a new...
No,
he
hasn't.
Did. He did, because he set it up and then hit Flamethrower and then Dark Pulse, which means this is turn 4. You better fucking figure something out quick. So that fucker hits you with that, Anthony's fucked.
I'm gonna bait him.
Really bait with it though. Or you can heat him up.
That's not what I was trying to do. I'm gonna heal because I'm gonna see. I want to understand where the board is. Because I don't think I saw a Sunny. I don't remember seeing a Sunny Day at this point. Guess I'm just really bad at math right now. Okay, good. He hasn't released the Sunny Day. That's actually really fucking good. I can work with that quite well. He did not turn the sun was off.
Was it?
Yes.
I thought it wasn't.
Because he charged.
Oh.
He actually made a charge that time. He doesn't charge unless there's the sun's out. Because I would have just fired on Anthony right away. I was gambling for my life there.
Fucking play a gamble on it. Bounce misses. Smack him with a surf before.
These Sunny Days?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Get Anthony the fuck out of there.
Well, here's the thing. Even if he does, I can still switch to Sign. I can switch to Sin, which means he tanks the Solar Beam. he'll probably bounce, which I can then go to switch back into Anthony, and basically I can just
Do the rinse repeat.
yeah, exactly.
Alright, well. Swab him.
And even if he like tries to go for a Flare Blitz, you can't really kill Sign. Because thankfully, again, Heat Proof is going to actually help because it's no longer just weak to fire, so it's not going to just make him choke on himself. But on the off chance he does Flare Blitz, I can still kind of trick him out.
Recoil.
Tagging him along, he'll try to Solar Beam again, which we can absolutely allow Sin to take that hit. I'll heal him to just make sure like he takes the Flare Blitz, and then switch back out to Anthony, so he'll take the Solar. Let's see if this works. Here's where I can start manipulating the AI to do exactly the fuck what I want it to do.
Alright, what's your plan here?
Actually, I'm just gonna let Anthony come out. So he can take the Flare Blitz. I can heal him. Sun might run out. I think the sun will run out. Actually, I'll see where the weather is at this point.
Where it lands at this point.
Sunlight fades. We can heal because he's going to prioritize setting up the sunny day over anything else.
Or he's gonna try to sleep. Or he's gonna see that he might have a kill. It's possible. I don't know.
We'll see. Regardless, healing is the
that.
way I have to do. He bounces.
It's a bounce, he saw a kill.
Fucking whatever. I don't care. You can bounce while you're fucking blue in the goddamn teeth. I will drown your ass next.
Which gets rid of both Sunny Day contenders.
Yes. Which, most importantly, if he even tries to Solar Beam, he has to wait a turn. He has to burn a turn for that shit, which means I can switch and take advantage of that shit, basically.
Huh? It's 205. That's 205.
Yes.
Alright, now comes the Magmortar.
Speak of the fucking devil.
So what does Magmortar have in terms of moves?
Basically, the only moves I'm terrified of and worried about him throwing out at me is, again, Solar Beam, but he has to waste a turn to do that, or he Hyper Beams, which he also has to, like, lose a turn regardless.
He's charging.
He does charge, yes.
Which you'll be throwing the Sleepy.
I do. So I can throw Sin out, I can heal him, throw Anthony back out, and try to drown him before he wakes. And even if he wakes up and tries to charge Solar Beam again, cool, I just rinse and fucking repeat. I will just rinse and repeat that shit, basically.
Repeat the fucking... the Rapidash combo.
Exactly. Hell, if anything, I'm gonna be a little saucy. And just... Yes. So, even if he does wake up, I'm gonna force him to make a coin flip regardless. I want to see what the fuck he wants to do. Because I'm going to play denial of that game.
Sleeping.
Yeah. I would bring Riley out, but unfortunately this guy is hiding a fucking Thunderbolt under his goddamn, like, other mortar, and I am not playing that game.
No,
So we just drown him regardless with Anthony.
It's not gonna be enough for an Oko.
That is fine.
Still sleeping. Let's go. I think one more turn of sleep if possible. Maybe.
One or two. We are going to if he doesn't kill, we do burn the berry, which I think will... Never mind, he dies. Which we're basically done. Because the only thing he has left is pretty much his Infernate, and he can't really do shit to me anymore.
He's already done it.
Oh no, shit, the Flareon, I forgot about
Flareon
him.
still. Because that's only Pokemon 3 of 5.
I forgot.
What's the Flareon got? What are we looking at?
Nothing really of any special. He can Will-O-Wisp. The biggest thing is just Giga Impact.
Drown that fucking cat.
Well, actually, no, we're gonna Earthquake because he's a lot more physically frail. Even if that burn does not quite help me right now.
Burn will cause a decrease in our physical, but...
exactly. I'm hoping that with how frail Flareon is defensively, that it will effectively not fucking matter. I'm just gonna go for it. Cheers, you're gone. It's just the Infernape now, and I can just heal immediately. He'll probably try to maybe he'll try to possibly Flare Blitz. He may Earthquake. He may Mach Punch. There's really not much in the way he can do that's going to really hurt Anthony at this point.
Was Anthony the key to this all along?
I mean, apparently he was the key I needed for fucking Flint. Apparently for Flint, at least, he might have been what I needed.
Determination. Your will is overpowering.
Man, I'm about to drown you in this fucking pit. So, I mean, we don't have... Yeah, we don't have to go that far. I know, I think we do. I think we do.
No, I think we need to.
I think I do. So Earthquakes, that's gonna do only so much. Again, there's not many options. There's really not a whole lot he can actually do if I just casually surf him. So Earthquake again. This is basically a desperation move. This would be the funny part of this, the point where he decides to start healing. After all of his other people are dead.
Situation, this is heating up. I'm blazing now!
Hey, no getting high out here, no drugs. You're not allowed to use drugs, my dude. That's illegal. Only I may use the drugs.
It's copium. It's copium. Oh, copium.
Copinopium. It's copium. Copinium. And,
cheers, Flint.
Say goodbye to Flint. We should be okay. We do have Lucian. Whole new grounds. Unknown territory at this point.
And then we have...
the champion.
The
thing I have basically been putting myself in doing mental gymnastics and pretzels all throughout this entire run, basically. Seeing chances of that pretty much go down the fucking train.
I don't believe it. I lost. I didn't expect you to win. I never considered it. Blow away by this. You and your Pokemon are hot stuff. Here's $7,000.
Cheers. I'll use that for something.
Nothing. Because regardless, we win or lose.
Pretty much.
Whew. Alright, time to cinders.
Cheers, mate.
He just... No words, just... Whew.
Man, you're the fucking sickie, apparently.
Let's get our surfs back. Yeah, what's our plan?
For Lucian?
For Lucian.
I might have a couple of ideas what to do with him.
Because he's a psychic type user.
He is a psychic type user. See, thankfully, we have a couple of answers to deal with him in the form of Ophelia. We have Null, and we also have Sin. Ideally, it would have been nice if Smile was around here because I could have used him as bulk at that point. But it's whatever. I think he really was. Or at least anything that kind of mattered. So we'll just patch him, we'll patch Sin up. And then we're going to also cheekily give people a few candies.
Are we already up to... Oh yeah, because now we're up to the next...
Which is 59.
We have ourselves enough candies to get us to the... Max.
Yeah, Or we could just do that with Anthony, that's fine. We're probably not going to use him through this fight, so it's fine. It's okay.
I don't know what happened.
I might have fucked up with Anthony, but that's okay.
You cut him up to 60?
On accident.
Happens.
It really is just like a
whoopsie.
Yeah, but it's fine. He's probably not going to see much action in this specific fight. Now, there is going to be one man I am a little worried about.
That boy?
Yes. I feel like I should not have to elaborate why I'm concerned about him.
No, God no.
Beyond that, I should be okay.
Okay. Who's the one we're ultimately sending out first? Sending out Sin, or are we sending
I
out
think
Ophelia?
it's going to be Sin, and I'm just going to be having him use Feint Attack. For one, it cannot miss, and two, he at least has more bulk that he can basically kind of tank whatever the fuck they may throw at him.
Feint's dark, isn't it?
Feint is dark, yes.
The plate.
Yes.
Put it on Sin.
Yeah, it could do
Boost
that.
that dark type. 20% increase.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Null's. I don't think we're gonna have to be burning Null in this fight.
Yeah, okay. Null is here.
Oh, nice.
Null is kind of here as like a backup.
Why are you in Grim mode?
We're going to very carefully take that. We'll get that to him.
Because if Feint Attack is a dark type move, that 20% increase is going to fucking help.
I think, yeah, I think it's going to end up making just enough of a difference that it will matter. I'll give the odd instance to Riley. Tiny child.
Goblin.
She's my little goblin and I love her.
She is a goblin.
And you know what? That's safe.
Not that it's really gonna matter.
It won't matter, but you know what? We at least have that on Sin by showing it there.
Next up, Lucian.
Yes. A lot of data must be saved. Oh boy.
Well, yeah, I wonder why.
It could be anything, really.
It could be you. It could be me. It could even be John Cena. On a quarter.
God, I love how cursed that recorder flute is.
Yeah, but it's funnier than shit, though.
I mean, I'm not denying. I am certainly not denying that at all. Okay.
Were you and Mandy that had the full-size Switch?
Is Mandy, yes. Okay. Sure, I have the right person out. Yes.
That's Sin in front.
Alright.
Is anything going to be an outright threat to Sin?
I do not believe so.
Because we do not believe so does not mean it's not entirely possible. Ah, you've timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I am a user of the psychic type. I must say you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say that I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I'll have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation.
What fucking book were you goddamn reading this whole time?
Got this.
Wait for him to-
Confidence is back a little bit.
You're like,
Despite
oh
the
god,
hell.
we made it past Flint. There's a chance now.
We have an opportunity. As terrifying as it is.
Yeah, Mr. Rhyme setting up the screens, I saw that coming. That's fine.
Thanks,
I believe it will be. It's fine though, because we are now going to start burning. We're burning the countdown on his reflex, which is fine. We can live with that. I mean, hey, good. Worst comes to worst, he might burn a heal for like Mr. Mime, which is good.
I don't think he's gonna burn that heal for Mr. Mime.
That's fine.
It's fine. I think we should. Depending on what he sends out next.
He's probably going to send out. I think I know exactly who he is going to send out because it will not.
It's gonna be a Bronze Lung mirror match.
Well, that's not who I thought he was going to send out. Well, color me shocked.
I think it's gonna be overly impressive.
My problem is I don't have any answers to him.
Well, one answer we had.
Actually, correction. have a secret, I might have a better chance than I think. Because unfortunately, here's the thing. I can't just earthquake him to oblivion because he has levitate.
I have levitate as well. Right, but that's gonna be a crapshoot if he doesn't fucking outright murk him.
That's fine. I'm going to go for the biggest shot I can and just
I would have tried a gun for future.
I'm not gonna risk a coin flip at this point.
Come on, Noel, take that hit. Just tank it. Oh my god.
Here's the thing. I kill... Shadow Ball kills him. Bronzong's done. We can pull Noel out afterwards. Noel's done his job.
Provided that this actually goes for a full kill. Oh my god, Noel. You fucking lucky little bastard. What'd you like to do?
And, more importantly, reflects are gone. Now it's his Espeon. The only thing he can potentially do that will scare me is Shadow Ball, but we should be able to live one to still get a feint attack off on the Espeon.
Provided does Shadow Ball have the increased crit or is that Shadow Claw I'm thinking of?
Shadow Claw is the increased crit rate. Shadow Ball has a chance of lowering like special defense.
Okay. I always get the two mixed up.
You're not wrong.
This Shadow Summon.
As opposed to Shadow Punch, which is just I hit.
I'm just gonna I hit you. You see this fist? It's gonna hit you.
There he goes to the second Shadow Ball. That's fine. Oh no, I'm actually taking that way better than I thought I
Right?
would.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll just feint attack him now and kill him.
Shadow Ball's special.
Yes, it is.
That much.
I thought I was going to be taking more damage to that because considering how high of a special attack Espeon usually is. But I'll take it.
Done.
So that's 3 down. He should. There's only going to be 2 people he has.
His ace or fucking what a problem.
Will be the problem. Honestly,
Is Sin gonna be able to survive hits?
honestly, I don't think it's going to be as big a problem as I think it is. I'll see how he hits. He's probably going to try to focus. He will try to probably Focus Blast, which has a high chance to miss.
Focus Blast, is that effective against us?
Neutral based, because it's a fighting move.
Oh, okay.
But now I can feint attack, which doesn't hit. Which more importantly, cannot miss. I hit him
Ooh.
because Alakazam, frail as fuck. Man is still trying. Is finally hitting me with a Focus Blast after 4 tries. And that's him. And now, he only has 1 person left. And yes, his ace.
Now, what's our remedy for this one, man?
It's going to have to just be the same dude.
Still Sin?
It will still be Sin. Now, the only potential worrisome thing I have to worry about is the fact that 3 of his moves are going to be... will have a bit more of an increased chance to crit. This is where I am going to try to, like... I will attempt to, like, confuse him at this point. Just to play it a little safe. I'm going to heal. In fairness, that's probably the most dangerous move in his arsenal in terms of being able to just directly hit me in the face.
So they got a higher crit chance, or is it just the fact that it fucking hurts?
Just on paper, beyond the 3 other moves of his that are all like increased crit rates, it just does the most damage on paper right now.
Confuse gods, be our fucking muse, please.
I mean, I won't go that far, but we're still gonna feint attack. It's probably the best other move I have, beyond trying to just like throw Null out there to go for an impromptu Shadow Ball.
Null's as much back as I thought it was going to.
That's actually good.
That's good.
information to know.
That's really good. That's super good. That did not do as much as I thought it was going to.
I mean, it's also the case of
Psychic fighting, isn't it?
yeah, he is like fighting. Anything I throw at him is going to be based.
Or we're gonna have to take a shot with Null. I would not try to send Null out right now.
I'll hold off just a bit. I am going to try to take a time to heal Null.
You
Because
can try to confuse Glade again as Sin.
yeah, because the thing is,
if the confusion wears off.
because my plan is basically I'm thinking is he's gonna snap out. That's fine. I'm gonna bait him out because right now he's basically going to drain punch all these balloon fucking baseball sins on the field.
Right.
I'm gonna bait that out basically. Because if I throw Null out,
that's
I throw
not
Null out, it goes through, and then I just shadow ball him basically.
Gonna start faster.
Actually, doesn't really matter though. Yeah, no, I
Let's-
think it might be my best chance just purely because of like card
Speed's
advantage at that point.
Right.
This is
Speed's
gonna-
115. What's Null's speed?
Null is gonna be faster. It will be fine. Like I have faith in Null.
How many
'Cause-
punches does this fucker hit?
Drape punch is like 15.
Ooh.
That's fine. Because the only thing I have to worry about at that point is if he goes for. Because I can. There's a bit of like dancing around I can do. Worst comes to it. No. You see what he does. He's confused. He will hurt himself. That's fine.
Lock in with that Shadow Ball.
We will do that. This is going to, for sure, break his berry. And we'll get him out of, like, obligatory full restore range.
He hits himself though. It might put him back in.
It's just enough, but
It's gonna be a free hit.
actually, you know what? I'm taking a gamble because I'm gonna call his bluff right now. I'm playing a glorified game of chicken right now with him.
Sap half of yours to slap.
I'm doing a move I never would fucking do in a Nuzlocke ever normally.
Because does not increase as it goes.
It will do a solid amount of guaranteed damage. He is probably going to, what he's going to do, for a fact, and I know this to be true in my soul, he is going to try he's going to use Second Cut to go because he sees the kill immediately with Null with that. We're going to switch to Anthony for that.
Now he's gonna try to go for.
He's going to go for the Leaf Blade next, which I can trust Sin. He'll take this. He can take the blade. I'll heal him afterwards, and we just weigh out the curse.
Yeah. It being not very effective also does help us, because if that was just neutral damage, that would have caused a little bit of a problem.
Yes. And the beautiful thing is now, he can drain punch me all he wants. Curse will kill him before then. This is probably the most unorthodox thing I have ever done. I don't think I would have even done Curse if I didn't see that opportunity of like, oh, he's gonna heal. Oh, my sweet child.
Hey! No.
Never
Not on the back of the chair.
punished.
Oh.
Okay.
Not on the back of the chair, please.
Alright, let us heal Null out. Because Curse is going to kill Glade for sure.
Because Curse doesn't end, does it?
No, it does not. It goes until the Pokemon dies.
This is it. This is the fucking This is the moment.
It is.
You only lost Smile.
You didn't think we were going to make it here.
Admittedly, no. I had no faith in this team, to be completely fair.
And look at me, pulling shit out of my actual fucking ass, basically. Tactics, you wouldn't even believe.
However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four.
I fucking know that.
Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle.
Yep.
Let's level everybody up, heal everybody up.
I'm gonna heal everyone first. I'm going to...
I thought we were gonna lose Noel there for a minute, dude. I did. Alright, what is...
Admittedly, Curse was the biggest fucking crapshoot nonsense I think I've ever just thrown out at anyone.
Jesus. Stop doing... Get your breath.
So what I'm going to do, just to kind of save on some stuff, restore yours. Restore all yours. Okay, Shadow Ball's prepared. We're gonna...
I never say move that check tag thing lower, for fuck's sake.
Sadly, that's not up to me. Yep. And just for good measure, Ophelia put that extra back.
Did she use that trick?
She did, for Gliscor.
Must have gone upstairs.
Yeah, basically. Right, so, the new level cap, the final level cap, in fact, is 62.
I'm gonna mark in the list that everybody's at 62.
Minus Smile, of course, because he is dead.
Yep, he's already marked.
Okay. This is going to be a fight. I won't lie. I really don't have a plan for the champion. Believe it or not. However, that said, I am merely going to do whatever the fuck I can in the hopes that I somehow can conjure a victory straight out of my ass. Unlikely as it's probably going to seem.
While you're leveling, go to the restroom one more time. Start this.
Yes. A long road, I won't lie, guys. We have seen so many people lost. Nearly there. Almost done, guys. This fucking crew of misfits might actually do it. Oh my god. I'm actually going to do that. As much as I would like a move that doesn't move, that just takes advantage of his speed, honestly. Or lack thereof.
Oh, payback.
Yes.
It's a good fucking guard type move.
It is. With how slow he is, that actually...
That's a bad
I am kind of hoping that will maybe make the life or death difference in this. Not entirely confident, because there's every chance this shit still goes absolutely sideways for no other reason than, lol, it'd be fun, lol, look at this. That's the last of our that's the last candies.
The last one would have gone to
Smile.
Smile. Is Anthony gonna be the best bet for this first
It's like tied between him and Riley.
That probably Anthony's probably got the higher defense.
Well, it's less. It's less that and more of who has the better chance of taking him.
It's not too. I thought you guys like you went to save him like. You got to eat one more bun, bro.
Hey, what are you doing? I was. Alright.
Oh, what the hell?
Hello, little one.
Little one, we're finally calmed down. You got one. Yeah, okay. Now.
Here we go, everyone. The final our final hurdle. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Garnet and for the Distortion World. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you've learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Here we go!
For everyone we've lost along the way, this is for them.
The final challenge, Cynthia herself. Fucking on this bitch to sleep.
Okay.
Heal just to play it safe, because he's gonna fall asleep regardless, and then I can start doing some punishments to deal with this guy at least. That's quite hard. So I think honestly, it's not gonna matter. I'm just gonna go with Surf. I can do at least enough damage to kind of keep him, to soften him up. That's not good. Oh, that does so little. Fucking hell. Just there. Let's see what Earthquake does. I think Anthony's attack is stronger than his special. Hopefully Earthquake might do just enough damage that it might kill him off.
Oh,
okay, cool. Annoyance number 1 is done.
No, we already know what the second one is.
Well, I think I know actually who she might send out instead. Who is basically the problem, who is the answer for that. We do have a way of dealing with it.
Yes.
Not, actually.
Or is she gonna be the better bet?
Actually, I think it might be. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but it's fun. We live with it. I have to deal with the cards I get. Importantly, your Blizzard.
We're faster too, so
We are gonna be faster no matter what, because cross classes are thankfully fast-ish.
fucking quick. Ooh,
That's fine.
that's
It's not as fine, but it's worth dealing with because she's gonna heal regardless, which means I can Blizzard right away. I can go for another Blizzard and try to just try to knock her out right away. Cheers, Ophelia.
Ophelia. Well, that's okay because she won't try to heal it again. I don't think. Nice shard.
We're gonna test the theory though.
Okay. Let's get Ophelia the fuck out of here.
Well, here's the thing.
Unless she sends out it.
The thing I'm looking for, I'm hunting for.
Because if we get through that. Bad
I'm gonna have to switch them out. Actually, that's fine. That's totally fine. Because we have... Actually, yeah, you're... Actually, probably turning out to be like... Sin, dude, I am...
Sin and Anthony have been the goats.
Honestly,
so far.
Sin, you've been way more useful than I've been giving you credit. I am glad you've been... I really have never used one, honestly, genuinely.
Is Sin gonna be the best bet for this Lucario?
To stall him out, yes.
Stall him, but who's gonna be the most in terms of damage output?
It's still gonna be Sin, though.
Forest Fear.
I mean, technically, it also could be Anthony just for a Earthquake.
Right.
But for the time being, just wait him out. Arcer's fine. It's not gonna really do a whole lot. The only thing that makes it so devastating is the fact that it doesn't miss, and I can live with that genuinely.
No, it's a steel type. It prevents the fucking.
Correct. Fine. Okay. Still doing good. Yeah, honestly, you can keep doing it to me until he's blue in the face. I will
What's
just...
Dark type in terms of that? That's half.
Yeah, because
I was gonna
he's
say-
still a fighting type at the end of the day.
I was gonna say, hey, that wouldn't be a bad idea because since it's faster.
Yeah, but it's also one of those, like, I'll go for just the neutral damage over, like, half.
Well,
I think I know who he's probably going to send after as soon as this Lucario dies, though. And that is the thing,
that's the problem.
I think it's the one that I've been prepping for this whole time.
That we've been prepping for
It's
since-
going to make or break this fight, basically.
We've literally probably been prepping for this one since Snowboy. Since Snowboy.
I'll tell you this, I've been prepping for this from the beginning. That is how much I have been agonizing over that problem.
A bastard.
Her specific monster.
Demon of Death.
I mean, if I'm lucky, she might waste her final healing on her Lucario if it doesn't die. And honestly, I'm not opposed to her just burning her last healing on the Lucario alone. Because it means it's one less option of saving her demon. That's fine. We live with that.
Which means that's both healing options.
Yes. We've removed all her means of healing.
Well, we thought the same thing last time too, remember?
She has 2. I think that's all that... I think 2 is the most they can have. If she does happen to have a 3rd, that's fine. With how much Sin's damage is when it comes to dealing with this Lucario, I'm probably going to force her to burn them regardless. That's why I'm basically daring her.
You're
going to be
baiting that shit.
I am baiting and playing a game of chicken. But that's fine. Because I know what's coming. I'm prepared for what's coming. It's just how much of my prep will pay off. Cheers, by the way, Sin. That was a wonderful hit. Good job. That was a crit.
Woo!
Good job, Sin. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Oh,
speed.
speed.
Speed. You're probably gonna come out, aren't you? You are going to come out. Because you have the one way of actually killing Sin. You would come out next. So let's see. Let's see what she does.
Be the monster. That's 3 down.
There it is. It's the one I've been prepping for this whole fucking time. Garchomp.
Ophelia, be faster.
She's going to be faster. I trust her.
110 to 85.
But more important, that's just on basis. The real question is, will she get the job done?
Can she? Oh,
Ophelia, this is your time, gal.
Come on.
You do this.
come on, please. For the love of God, girl, please.
never fucking punished! Never got him punished!
Oh my god, can we do it?
I think we are.
Can we do it?
I think we can. Because up next is Melodic. She doesn't have a fucking answer either.
What about Riley?
It is. We can totally send out Riley, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh, and the best part is, the one, like, fuck you twist that this Melodic has, she can't use. You're fucking welcome. Welcome to Nuzlocke. This is the reason why I love this fucking shit.
Oh my god. That's Dragon Balls.
It is a Dragon Pulse. That's fine. We have Bullet Seed.
That's not
That's, I mean, in fairness, they're strong. She's a tough girl. It's fine.
Yeah.
That felt so good. Oh my god. Bro, you don't even
Dude,
understand.
I'm so like... Ah!
Now you understand. You understand why I do this stuff now.
Ugh.
Now you understand why I put myself through this kind of grief.
Bullet secret isn't a whole lot, but it's something.
It is something. Sweetheart, I love you.
Half damage. Alright, heal.
I am gonna heal, don't worry. Calm down.
Dude, I'm fucking adrenaline is soaring right now.
You've hit the point that I like to call what is commonly referred to as the let's fucking go.
Dude.
It's quite a rush in it.
It's something.
She's withdrawing.
She's in
It's in my turn kiss. I don't know. Because actually I can tell you exactly why. It's because I know all her moves. She is going for a cheeky shockwave.
I think I have levitate.
It's flying. I gotta do some playing around if I want to get to the board state I want. Because I can technically kill this Togekiss quite swiftly, barely an inconvenience.
Yes, last.
Just, I need the
That was
right
half
limit.
damage.
It is half damage, and that's fine. I think that's what I have to do. Okay. So Air Slash comes. It will hit Riley. She's gonna go for the Shockwave again. We bring Ophelia out. She can take the Shockwave, and then we Blizzard the fuck. Which is very good. That's not the move I was expecting her to do. Oh dear. That's a little more problematic.
Yeah, because we're kind of running a little low here.
Right. I'm gonna pivot slightly. That's fine.
On this, that puts us. We're having to sacrifice.
Unfortunately.
Who are we sacrificing?
No. I think it's gonna have to be no
It has to be somebody, otherwise, like that air slash is gonna take someone down in one go.
Because I need Sin lit. If I can get Sin up to healing, I can work to heal Ophelia. Kind of use Sin to like heal everyone else. It's gonna work. No. It's been a pleasure working with you, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I just had to come. Well, actually, wait. Oh, does it have to come to just a sacrifice? Yeah, I'm thinking indeed.
Some someone's gonna go down either way. And do we need Riley to take down that Milotic?
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's go there.
Shockwave.
That's the move I was worried about. I was trying to help bait out and around. Riley, hold on.
I say Riley's not gonna hold on. That's too much damage.
Sorry, buddy. Riley, I am so sorry, buddy. Damn, Riley. Damn the AI for her. Alright, Sin. You are going to have to wall. You're going to have to take a lot of punishment right now, my dude.
So essentially, you have to heal.
It's like, I'm basically going to have to play a game of heal him, heal someone else, heal him, and just kind of play vice versa. Pulse is fine. I think it's because she saw a kill with him. Where his health was at the time, she saw a kill with any move, so she basically just spun a wheel at that point. Alright, heal you. Because ideally,
if we can get Ophelia out.
I want to get Ophelia out during one of these aura spheres. That's the plan. I get her out during then. It passes through. I use Blizzard, kill Togekiss,
Deal with a fucking Milotic.
we can deal with the Milotic, which is easier said than done because we have a lot of ways of just chipping away at it, chipping away at her. If only she had gone to, if she had went for Air Slash instead of Shockwave, I think there's a world where Raleigh could have been able to be alive, would still be able to hold himself alive. But she could have then Shockwave, which I could have then moved to Anthony, heal him, and just kind of like have to like kind of still dance around.
Right. Unfortunately, there was
that
as
was
much as I would love to say that we were going to get through this unscathed. I don't think there was a way we were going to fully get through this unscathed.
I mean, honestly, I think getting as far as we've had right now, and we only have 2 people dead, is actually really
right. But I mean, like getting through Cynthia unscathed.
I
Getting
think
through Cynthia unscathed without a death, it's a miracle.
I think it was. I don't think getting through Cynthia deathless is. I don't think it was not. I don't think it was not impossible. I think it was totally doable. I think it's just one of those. It just would have been tricky. All right, so come for the aura sphere, you fuck. I know you want to. She is gonna be faster. I trust her. She outsped the fucking Garchomp. That told me everything I need to know in my heart.
Just a hit, Ophelia. Come on, girl. Become the unsung champion.
That's fine.
Fine, use our last Blizzard to fucking deal with it. Or do we?
I'm going to gonna panic pivot, just keep her alive and Sin alive. So I'm gonna like go again for like one more.
Air Slash is gonna be enough to not kill Sin though.
That was
a crit.
As a crit? Yes. The answer is she cannot hit. She cannot hit. Touch him.
Sin, get back up to full.
We get Ophelia back. I might bring Ophelia out and just Ice Shard Togekiss just to play it safe at that point.
I have an idea that's ballsy shit.
What are you thinking?
Might be a sacrifice for them.
What the fuck are you thinking? You madman.
And my Milotic gets switched out, inevitably, because it will.
Yeah.
Send Null and Curse. Send Null, Curse. Whatever, it's either Null's going to die from whatever hit that Milotic gives it, or it's going to live. And then switch over to Sin and let the Curse take it. We might have to play it might be a sacrifice play, but doesn't have to. I don't know. That's the thing is I don't know. Because I don't know what that fucking Milotic has.
The thing that worries me the most that I know that she has is like an extra like fuck you is she has in her move. Basically, if I use a spirit special move, there's every chance she just counters me and I just die.
Special defense hold. Yeah.
Cynthia. Ball's in your court. Do you heal your Togekiss? Do you spend the last of your healing to save her?
If you have a third healer.
Ball's entirely in your court, dear.
Yep, there was a third.
Fucking
I called that shit.
I knew it. Well, here's the thing. I knew there was a chance, but thankfully. The reason I was hoping it wasn't the case was mainly for a sole reason, which was I did not want that to come on her fucking Garchomp.
Also fair, we're lucky that fucking Ophelia smacked it with an Oko. Guess what? Payback, bitch!
We can just play we can play the payback game now.
It's not effective.
No, it's not. It's just normal flying, but we still do more damage.
No, it's normal.
You're thinking later on when it comes to fairy flying.
Yeah. Gen 6.
You did not expect this to be
Nope.
to be the victory.
Nope, I did not.
You
I had
expect this to end in
little
failure.
faith.
Ye of little faith, have you not learned at this point to just trust me?
Sometimes I wonder. But I do have something I know that I'm going to absolutely say that you will appreciate when we win.
Save it for the save it for the end.
Save it for the victory.
There's absolutely nothing this bitch can do to me anymore. She actually cannot hurt me anymore.
Payback, bitch. Pow. This is for everyone we've lost along the way.
What a road it's been. I think we should be fine.
Oh, you lucky fucker.
I'm paying attention. I just want Togekiss to
screen
die.
too.
I just want Togekiss to die. Just send.
Alright, who's going out?
It's the only person she has left, actually.
I meant you.
Oh, you say.
So you said keeping Sin in, or are you gonna swap out? Because remember that Milotic is at half health. I'm fairly certain. Did we play the game?
No, actually, I'm holding my ground. I can't remember the last time I was pushed in a corner like this. Cynthia?
I can too, but
I'm glad I've been able to push into this fucking corner.
I think the last time she was playing like that, but that's for good.
Yes.
Tee-hee.
Tell your sex tape. Choose a surf, that's fine. I won't let this end yet. This match is too fun to let end this easily.
We took out your ace in a single shot.
Which I think is honestly why she's thinking it's fun. Surf's her most dangerous move. At that point, she sees a kill with any of her moves at that point.
The best part is, we can just...
Yeah.
If she somehow has a fourth healing, I might actually be like, what the fuck? What is this hack shit?
It's fine. 4 would be the max if she has a 4th, that would be the last one.
Cheers.
And now we just play payback. Because I'm not playing around in the Mirror I'm not fighting her Mirror Coat shit.
I don't know how this
Payback's physical.
is.
Yes. Because I'm not about to play Mirror Coat nonsense with her right now. Because I know exactly that's the shit she had. That's something up her sleeve, basically.
And guess what? Now we're gonna do more damage because we took a hit.
Exactly.
This is gonna be the kill.
And that, my good sir, just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger. And just now, you became the most powerful of Pokemon trainers. And now you are our newest champion.
Yeah!
That was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge, and that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Come with me. We'll take the lift. Oh. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Chloe, your last spell was splendid.
Professor Rowan.
Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. A child I enlisted for my Pokedex project has come this far. It's only natural that I came and witnessed the child's crowning glory.
Yeah, you were so fucking
Glory.
keep that up.
I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Chloe, step this way, please. Professor Owen, please join us.
Oh yeah. Wanna see the crowning of a new champion?
Married to the cream of the crop.
It has been a long while since I listened to this room. Oh yeah.
If your last time here was when I became champion, then yes. This has been quite a long time ago. Chloe, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names were recorded for posterity here. What you are leaving are the memories of your adventures so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievements.
Ian, for those who come after,
We move forward.
tomorrow comes.
Yes. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Anthony.
He's gonna be happy.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Noel. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Ophelia. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Sin. In memory, welcome, Riley.
And in memory, welcome,
Smile.
The last Pokemon we caught.
And that, everyone,
Woo!
has been the Nuzlocke of Pokemon Platinum.
I don't think I want to do these again for a minute.
But you understand now why.
Oh, I get it.
I'm so fucking obsessed with it. Why I
I get it.
Why I'm a junkie for this shit.
I get it, buddy. I don't think I want to try to do one again for a while.
Holy fuck.
But, god damn.
We only lost Smile to Bertha.
We lost.
And then we lost Riley to Cynthia. God damn. Only two people at the final end. The last goddamn hurdle.
Yep.
So I want to hear your personal thoughts, because you're not a guy who does Nuzlocke, like, basically ever. So tell me all of your feelings throughout this lovely like series that we've done.
I mean, who?
And so thank you. You weren't the one on the driver's seat. You just got to
Oh, no, I just
you
got
were just the
witness.
witness.
I was just a passenger at this point.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'll admit, I think in terms of the games I have Nuzlocked, this has probably been my first time doing Platinum by itself. Just non-ROM hacked or anything, just normal Platinum on its own. This was a goddamn trial and a half, honestly. Like, seeing how much everything has gone wrong was kind of, like, worrisome to the point where, like, even with the amount of prep I did with this final team, I did not believe we were going to get far at all. Like, I was half expecting shit to go so wrong to the point where Flint was going to just cause another cascading failure.
Yeah.
Granted, some may argue the fact that I just kind of just spammed healing through the last bits of that was kind of keeping my ass safe. Smile can kind of show, like, crits do not care what you think. But it's over. We have survived. And I'm quite happy, honestly. In spite of the failures, in spite of everyone we've lost along the way, like, I've had so many memories now. Like, I have newfound respect for Pokemon I've never used otherwise. I have reinforced love for Pokemon I did normally use, or just never had a chance to properly go as far as I did here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't... I can't find the words, man. Like, this has been such a wild experience, to say the least.
A roller coaster, you might say?
Of emotions.
Ah, yes.
So, I'm gonna go down the list of everyone we've lost.
It's a long one.
And where have we lost them? I'm gonna remove Noel and them off of the list. You can also find this list in the playlist description of the Nuzlocke. So, that way you're able to also see where it goes. So, in order in which we have lost everyone. We lost Lothric at level 14 at the Valley Wind Works.
Due to a Team Galactic Stunky who did a 4-hit Fury Swipes with the last 2 hits being 2 crits.
Yep. That was episode 2. Yep. Galatea, our Geodude, at level 22 in the Eterna building.
Died to Jupiter Zubat, who happened to have Giga Drain.
Phlegm, our Badoo, at level 22 with Cycling Road from an errant slam.
From a Pikachu that a biker had, because I forgot to heal everyone.
Luca, the Tangela, at level 28 at Pastoria Gym, taken before his time.
I feel so... That was probably one of the cruelest deaths I've witnessed, because he barely had a chance to even show that he could... He showed he had problems, but he wasn't even able to really show what all he could do, and was cruelly taken away before things could go wrong.
Yeah, got it. Farah, our Medicham at level 37 at the Pastoria Gym.
I remember that. That was my fault. I sent her out on a bad move.
Yep.
I could have saved her.
To go back real quick, Galatea and Flynn were in episode 3. Luca, Farah, and our next one were episode 5. The last one in episode 5 being Cleopatra, our Luxray at level 37, also in Pastoria Gym.
From Crasher Wake's Gyarados, who did a crit with Waterfall that killed her in one shot.
Yep. Hilda.
She was the... Honestly, if you wanted me to point out someone who was like the epitome of the struggle bus that is the Nuzlocke experience, Cleopatra was basically the patron saintress of that, or the matron saint of that.
Yeah.
As a rivalry-based Luxray.
Hilda, our Rapidash at level 40 at Lake Verity. Also, I believe, to an errant fucking crit.
From the Stunky line, yeah. I think it was Night Slash that time.
I think so. Then comes a long list of episode 8 and 1 in episode 9.
Sheer Cyrus, you dickhead.
To Cyrus. Yoru, our Gardevoir, at level 46. Nika, our Machamp, at level 44. Sicario, our Tentacruel, at level 44. Analog, our Magnezone, at level 45. Jin, our Lucario, at level 44. Boris, our Mamoswine, at level 45.
Boris hurts me so much, because he was my initial plan for dealing with Garchomp, solely for the fact that he had enough bulk that he could have basically tanked anything he had at her that she could have thrown to throw Blizzard, and then just Ice Shard on the off chance it survived. Which is fair. We can let that stay.
Then, that was all episode 8. Episode 9, we lost Wibble, our Gastrodon. Level 47.
Wibble makes me sad, because I did kind of like them.
Mm-hmm.
I liked them. I don't believe we lost anyone. Actually, no, that's not true. We lost Crowmauler afterwards to
gonna say next was Chromaler, our Staraptor, up 222 level 41. Because someone got a little ballsy.
In fairness, that was hubris on my end. And if there's any Pokemon you could directly point to me and say, this is your fault for dying outside of Farah, it was Chromaler.
Last, that was also the other one, episode 9. Episode 10, one death. That was Wyatt, our Crobat at level 15.
Fucking
Victory Road.
to, like, a wild-ass one-shot crit Great Bird. The most wild shit there.
And then, episode 11 claimed 12. Being Hanafusa, our Scizor, to Aaron.
And his Heracross with a critical hit close combat.
Ilya, our Gyarados, at level 57, to Flint.
Via critical one-shot Dark Pulse of all goddamn things.
Sekhmet, our Hippowdon, to Flint.
Which I think at that point everyone was dying to his Magmortar at that point.
I think so. Ida, our Porygon Z. Naomi, our Mantine. And Ren, our Glaceon, from Team 1.
Yeah.
Team 2 was Shri, our Weavile. Mensis, our Rampardos.
Shri, who literally died to the N-Mega.
Uh-huh.
Because I forgot about Bug Buzz.
Yep. Mensis, our Rampardos. Todd, our Togekiss. Forest, our Abomasnow. And Morton, our Rotom. And Romina, our Floatzel.
And I think all of them died to Bertha.
Barring
effectively.
Romina. Romina died to Aaron as well. The rest were all Bertha.
Fuck, did Romina lose? It was I bet you anything it was that goddamn Trevion.
I think so. I remember. And then in this episode, the final episode, we lost Smile, our Steelix, to Bertha, and Riley to Cynthia.
God damn. What a ride. And honestly, people, we hope you've enjoyed this ride with us. We may do another Nuzlocke at some point. I think he wants his heart to like kind of rest the fuck out before
us, because goddamn. But that being said, I need my mouse. Not to be tangled around a damn box.
We hope you guys have enjoyed this, and we look forward to whatever the next project will be after this.
Tonight, Mandy and I are back with Tales of Vesperia. Yeah. Take care, everybody.
Goodbye now.